Assalamu alaikum students. Today we will solve exercise 2.6. The question number 1 is identify the following statements are true or false. We will find that the following statements are true or false. First of all, we will solve it that by multiplying it, either we are getting 3 or not. So in the rough work I am mentioning here, when I'll multiply under root minus 3 with under root minus 3, it will get the square of the under root minus 3. So when this square will cut off with this one, there will remain minus 3. So it is not is equal to this one. So first statement is false. I am writing it false. So you can write it false. This is false statement. And in the next statement you will write iota 73, iota's power 73 is equal to minus 1. So in the rough work I am solving it iota's power 73. As in the previous exercise we have already solved that how to reduce the power of iota. First of all, we will change it into the even power, iota 72 and iota. This is rough work. So when you will change it into the even, and by splitting the power iota 72 and iota 1, I will split it again into iota square and iota, you can write it iota 36. Iota square is power 36, because 36 to multiply by 2 is equal to 72, and this iota is written like as we know that iota square is equal to minus 1. So I will put minus 1 here, and minus 1's power is 36, and this iota will be the multiple of the minus 1's power 36, and there we have the power in even number. So we will solve it as I have already told you. If we have the power of any negative integer in even number, the answer will that we will get in the positive. Okay, and if the power of any negative integer is an odd quantity or odd, so the power will be in negative. So the power is in positive because of the even power. Okay, so 1 iota 1 multiplied by iota, we will get iota, which is not is equal to minus iota. So it is a false statement. You can write here false. Okay, it is a false statement. You can write here false. In the next statement, iota's power 10 is equal to minus 1. We have to find that either it is equal to minus 1 or not. In the rough work I am splitting it. Iota's power 10 will be splitted into iota square into 5, which is equal to minus 1's power 5. And I am telling you, if the power of any negative integer is an odd quantity, then the answer will be in negative. So iota's power 10 is equal to the minus 1, and we can write it that it is a true statement. Okay, in the next statement, in statement number 4, we have to tell the complex conjugate of minus 6 iota plus iota square is minus 1 plus 6 iota. So we will find in the rough work the complex conjugate. So complex conjugate, as we know that minus 6 iota plus iota square, the value of iota square is equal to minus 1, and we will take the conjugate of the complex number. This is the complex number. It will change into the positive sign. You can write it minus 1 plus 6 iota. Yes, it is a true statement. You can write that it is a true statement by writing the true. In the next statement, in fifth statement, difference of a complex number and its conjugate is a real number. Means difference of a complex number and its conjugate. First of all, you will let a complex number that is given in the statement, I think, that is z is equal to a plus b iota. It is the complex number that is given in the statement. Okay, now you can take the conjugate of this number. By taking the conjugate, we can taking a bar on it, z bar is equal to, and by changing the sign of the complex number, minus b iota. By the bar we can change the sign of the complex number, and he is saying that the difference of a complex number and its conjugate is a real number. So we have to find that will it be real or not. So the difference can be seen like as z minus z bar is equal to a plus b iota minus a minus b iota, and by simplifying it, a plus b iota minus multiply with both the quantities, minus plus minus, minus minus plus b iota. So this real number a will be cut with this one, we can get 2b iota here. So it is not a real number, it is a complex number because the iota is written with this number. So this statement is false. You can write here the false statement. In the next statement, in statement number 6, if a minus 1 minus into b plus 3 iota is equal to 5 plus 8 iota, then a is equal to 6 and b is equal to minus 11. So we have to find that either these values are solved or not by the solution of this expression. So I am taking this real number because this is a real number. No iota is written with this bracket or with this factor. So iota is written with this factor. So this is real number and this one is the real number. This is complex number and this one is the complex number. You can separate the real numbers as well and complex numbers as well. So this one will be added in the another side, which we will get a is equal to 6, and so this iota will be divided on the another side, but this minus will be multiplied with the factor minus b minus 3. This iota will be divided on the another side like this, minus b minus 3 iota will be cut off with the iota, 8 minus b 8, this 3 will be positive in the another side, minus b is equal to 11. So this minus can be written with this 11. So b is equal to minus 11 and a is equal to 6, which means that the statement is true. You can write here it is a true statement. Okay. So in the next statement, the statement number 7, product of a complex number and its conjugate is always a non-negative real number, and we have to find that is it a real number or not. So product of a complex number, so here we will let the same complex number that we have assumed in our previous statement, that is let z is equal to a plus b iota and its conjugate. So we will take conjugate like as a minus b iota. We will change the sign of the complex number by taking the conjugate or bar. So the product of a complex number, which means product z product dot z bar, which means the product a plus b iota into a minus b iota, which will show the formula of the a square minus b square. So you can write a square minus b square by simplifying it, a square minus b square iota square. As you already know that a square minus b square, and instead of iota square you will write the value of the iota square, that is minus 1. Okay, you will write the value of the iota square, that is minus 1, and at the end the answer will be a square minus minus plus b square. So the statement is product of a complex number and its conjugate is always a non-negative real number. Non-negative mean to say positive, so it is a true statement because there is no iota with this statement, so it is a true statement and it is non-negative, so you can write here true. So in the next question we have to express the each complex number in its standard form. Standard form is we can write the answer in the real and complex number. So here we have our first question of question number 2, first part of question number 2, 2 plus 3 iota plus into 7 minus 2 iota. By simplifying it you can write simply solution here. So the solution will be 2 plus 3 iota plus 7 minus 2 iota. By subtracting 7 plus 2 9 and 3 iota minus 2 iota, that will be plus iota. So it is the answer. In the fourth part of the question number 2 we will simplify this into its simplest form, in the standard form. How we can simplify it? We can simplify it by reducing the power of the iota. How? So let me write the solution first. So the solution is 2 iota square. I am putting the value of the iota square, that is minus 1. Also 6 plus 6 iota square into iota, I am splitting it, plus 3 iota 16 can be splitted into the iota square's power 8. Okay, 8 2s are 16, I am splitting it, minus 6 iota's power 19 can be splitted into iota 18 and iota, because we have to split the power into the even number, and so we have the multiples of the even number like this. 8 2s are 16 and it will be 9 2s are 18 in the next step. Also plus 4 iota 25 can be split into iota 24 and iota. Okay, you can write like this one. So is equal to minus 2 plus 6 iota square can be put it into minus 1 into iota, minus 3, and in the place of the iota square I am placing minus 1's power 8, minus 6 iota square's power 9 into iota, plus 4 iota 24 can be written as iota square's power 12 and into iota. Simple. Okay, and you can write in the next step minus 2 minus plus minus 6 and iota will be written with this, plus 3. If the power of any negative integer is in even number, then the answer will be in positive, so there will we write the positive one. Minus 6 iota square is equal to minus 1's power 9 and into iota, plus 4 iota square is power 12, so you can write minus 1 in the place of the iota square and whole power 12 into iota. And in the next step you can write minus 2 minus 6 iota plus 3 minus 6, and if the power of the any negative integer is the negative quantity, the answer will be the power of the negative integer is the odd quantity, the answer will be in negative, so answer will be in negative, and this iota can be written with this, plus 4. And if the power of the any negative integer is the even quantity, the answer will be in positive. So you can write here plus 3 and minus 2, you can write plus 1, minus 6 iota, minus minus, plus 6 iota and plus 4 iota by simplifying it or by multiplying it. So this minus 6 iota can be cutted with this one. 1 plus 4 iota will be the answer, and you can write here the answer is 1 plus 4 iota. In the next question, question number 3, we will simplify and write the answer in the form of a plus b iota and as you can see that both these factors are multiplying with each other, so you can multiply both these factors. By the solution we will write minus 7. When we multiply this digit with the whole factor, we will get minus 7 will be multiplied by 3. So minus minus plus, 7 3s are 21, minus plus minus, 7 2s are 14 iota, 3 3s are minus plus minus, 3 3s are 9 iota, plus plus plus, so 3 2s are 6 iota. Okay, 7 let me check. 7 3s are 21 and 7 2s are 14, 3 3s are 9, 3 2s are 6 iota square. Okay, you can check it, is equal to 21 minus 14 and minus 9. It will be written as 23 iota. So plus 6 iota square is equal to minus 1. 21 minus 23 iota minus plus minus 6. 21 minus 6 can be written as 15 minus 23 iota. So it is the answer. Okay, in the next question, in this second statement, both these factors are multiplying with each other, but one thing that I want to tell you is that minus 4 under root and minus 4 under root. So in the rough work, if you remember that minus 1's under root is equal to just iota, not iota square, and we have the iota square by applying the square on both sides. When the square will be cut off with this, and we will get iota square. So iota square will be get with this, but we have to mention the iota in the place of the minus. So how we will do the step? So by simplifying, simply let me tell you, minus 1 multiplied by under root 4 can be written as minus under root 4. Okay, minus 1 multiplied by under root 4, because in the under root the constants can be multiplied, so it will be minus 4's under root. Also you can write it, minus 1's under root can be written as iota, and when it will multiply with under root 4, it will become under root 4 iota. Okay, so we will do the same step in our questions answer. So by multiplying this with this one, first of all I am changing the minus 4 under root into the iota form. 2 minus into 4 iota, directly I am changing it directly. It is rough work that I have told you. Minus 4 iota. Okay, you can write it, the under root 4 is 2, and iota can be written with this, 3 minus 2 iota. Now you will multiply easily. 2 with multiply by 3, that will be 6. 2 with multiply by this 2, that will be minus 4 iota, and this 2 will multiply with 3, that will be minus 6 iota, and minus minus plus 2 2s are 4 iota square. 6 minus 6 and minus 4, minus 10 iota, plus 4 iota square is equal to the minus 1. 6 minus 10 iota. Okay, minus plus minus 4, and the answer will be 6 minus 4 is equal to 2 minus 10 iota. So this is remaining, and this is the answer. In the next part, we will find the square of the under root 5 minus 3 iota. So simply it is the square of a minus b square. So you can write it is the square of the, I am mentioning here, a minus b's whole square. Okay, by changing it we can get a square plus b square minus 2ab. This is the formula we can use here. So a square plus b square minus 2 a, what is the a? Under root 5. And what is b? B is 3 iota. Okay, it is the rough work. It is the rough work. So square will be cancelled out with the square root, and there will remain 5 plus 3 iota square, mean to say 9 iota square, minus 2. 2 will be multiplied with this digit, not with this, because it is in under root form. So 3 2s are minus 6 under root 5 iota. It can be written as 5 plus 9 iota square. By putting the value of the iota square, minus 1 minus 6 under root 5 iota, 5 minus plus minus 9 minus 6 under root 5 iota. So 5 minus 9, we can get minus 4 minus 6 under root 5 iota, and it is the answer. In the next statement or next part, we will solve it that both the factors are multiplying with each other. In the solution we will write, as you can see there is bar. This bar is representing the conjugate. So first of all you will take the conjugate. 2 minus 3 iota, it can be written similarly like as 2 minus 3 iota, and 3 minus 2 iota can be changed into the 3 plus 2 iota, because the sign of the complex number will be changed. So in the next step you will multiply both these factors. 2 with 3, that is 6. 2 with 2, that is 4 iota. 3 with 3, minus 9 iota, minus plus minus, 2 3s are 6 iota square. 6, 4 minus 9, that is plus, minus 5 iota. Minus 6 iota square is equal to minus 1. 6 minus 5 iota minus minus plus 6, you can write 6 6, 12 minus 5 iota. You can only add the real number into the real and complex into the complex. So minus 5 iota, this is the answer you can write here.